Welcome to the Caribbean Vegan Foodie. I am Kem Campbell, and today we're gonna make some Rasta pasta with some jerk mushroom. But before we get into the video, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell down below. Let's go. Let's get into the recipe. So here are the ingredients that we're going to need to make this Rasta pasta with some topping of jerk mushroom. So after we prep our veggies, we wash them, we chop them, then we're going to move on to blending our cashews. So I'm using some cashew that has been soaked from overnight to make them a little bit easier to blend. And I'm adding a pinch of salt, or more than a pinch of salt, and the coconut milk, and I'm gonna blend these until they're nice and pureed out. And this is what's going to form the base of that nice creamy sauce for our pasta. This is how it looks after blending. Look how nice and creamy that is. Now we're gonna move on to prepping our mushroom, which is optional. You can always leave this out. This is just a nice extra topping on our pasta. But remember, you don't have to make this part. You can always skip this part, or you can add whatever else you want to add on top. So when I'm prepping my mushroom, I like to take out that inner under part and also take the outer part off. Yes, you don't have to do this, but personally, if I'm going to eat it, I'm going to do this. So I'm taking that all off, and I'm going to cut them up and season them nice, and we're just gonna fry them up. It's gonna be a simple, nice mushroom, nothing too hard. You can also do this in the oven. If you don't want all that oil, you could bake them in the oven. For the mushroom, I'm using this all-purpose seasoning that is MSG free, and that is always great. And then I'm adding a little bit of jerk seasoning, and this is a spicy one, but you can always use the mild one, the Grace mild jerk seasoning. It's not that hot, so you will be getting all the flavor but not all that heat. So that's what I'm using, or you can always just skip it if you're not one for spice. And I'm gonna let this marinate for a little bit, and then I'm gonna fry them up. We have some oil going, and now we're going to add in our mushrooms and fry them up. But as I said before, baking is an option. You can always bake them. Just bake them at 400 for about 10 to 15 minutes, and they will come out amazing. I have done this numerous times before, and they came out delicious and healthier. So you can always bake them instead of frying. After frying up our mushroom and removing them from the skillet, now we're going to add in our onion to that same skillet with the oil that was used to fry up the mushroom, and we're gonna let our onions saute until they are soft. And now imagine all this depth of flavor that is forming from the seasoning and the flavor of the mushroom that was left over in that same skillet. sauteed our onion, garlic, thyme. We add our allspice and curry and our bell pepper, and we let those saute for a little bit. I didn't saute the bell pepper for too long because personally I don't like a soft veggies. I like my bell pepper with a little crunch to them. And now we're adding in our jerk seasoning, and again you can always use the mild jerk seasoning, the Grace mild jerk seasoning, that give you all the flavor and not that much heat. And you can always omit these ingredients if you're not one for spice, but you know what, I'm a girl who loves my spice, so I'm gonna add a little extra in it. Now we're adding in that pureed coconut and cashew that we did earlier. We're adding that to the veggies, and look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? We're gonna make a sauce simmer for 2 to 3 minutes until it gets thick. And for the people shouting English please, we're going to allow the sauce to simmer for 2 to 3 minutes until it gets thick. After our sauce is thickened a bit, we're going to add our cooked pasta. So this pasta, people, it has been cooked. It's not raw pasta I'm adding to the sauce. The pasta is cooked. And we're gonna get that all mixed in, and I'm using a gluten-free pasta because I'm celiac, but you can use whatever pasta you like and cook the pasta to your desired doneness or to the instruction on the box. And we're gonna add in some green onion, and we're gonna let this cook until about a minute, and then this will be all ready to serve. Doesn't that look delicious? See the people, creamy, spicy and delicious Rasta pasta for the win. This one will be a hit with your family and friend. My roommate, who's a meat eater, loved this. She even had it left over the following day twice. So this was an hit. And also my roommate does not like coconut or nuts, and she loved this. So this will be a hit for everyone. Thank you for watching the Caribbean Vegan Foodie. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and tell a friend and tell one other friend too. Until next time, what good?